Hey, this is Chris from StockSpot, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing my 3 reasons why I believe more super funds should have an exposure for their members to gold. And the first reason is diversification. Now, gold over the long run has proven to be an absolutely fantastic diversifier against the biggest asset in most super funds, which is Australian shares and global shares. In fact, gold on almost all occasions historically where there's been big drawdowns in these asset classes, big falls, has really helped to cushion those falls and improve the quality of returns of super member portfolios. So quality of returns and improving the longevity of these portfolios is the first reason I think more super funds should have an exposure to gold. The second one is protection against stagflation. Now, we're in an environment where costs are increasing, unemployment is increasing, but unfortunately growth isn't really keeping up. And if that sort of persists over the next few years, then we could be in an environment where both share markets and bond markets don't perform that well. And gold historically is an asset that has done very well in periods of stagflation, including most notably in the 1970s, where share markets and bond markets did very little, but the gold market went up hundreds and hundreds of %. And the final reason is really to meet performance targets. Now, a lot of super funds out there have performance targets of inflation plus 3% or inflation plus 4%. In an environment where both share markets and bond markets aren't performing well and aren't keeping up with inflation, historically this has been an important environment to have an allocation to gold in your portfolio to help plug that gap. What I see in the super fund industry is almost all super funds have negligible allocation to gold. At the very most, they might have a 2 or 3% allocation. I think this massively falls short of where they should be. In fact, in the StockSpot portfolios and in StockSpot Super, our allocation is around 15%, which we think is optimal to give people the right risk versus return for long-term investing.